Yeah. Let's go take a look at this truck. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Oh. What's going on YouTube? Little guy coming at you here with a walkthrough video of RST's brand spanking new, fresh off the press. It came down the pipe 2020 Volvo VNL 860. But before we get started, this is not my truck. This is somebody else's truck. Okay? It's not mine. I know that a lot of people on Instagram, they saw the picture that I posted a few hours ago or whatever. And if you're not on my Instagram, you need to get over there. It's the same thing as this channel, The Little Guy Show on Instagram. But this is somebody else's truck. It's not my truck. My truck is on its way. Not here yet, but it's on its way. But let's take a look at this truck and see what a brand new Volvo looks like. It's pretty much the same thing that I have, but this one has a few different things. So let's go take a look. All right, we're going to start out with the outside of the truck. Obviously, it's got the RST there on the door. It's also got RST there up on the top there by the sunroof. It's got the chicken light package, as you can see. This has a 242-inch wheelbase. I do believe it's 242-inch wheelbase. Sporting the Michelin tires all the way around, obviously. This truck does have the dual exhaust, dual stacks, if you will. Okay. Out of Vanguard trucks here in Houston, obviously. That's where we get our Volvos at. Also, this truck is equipped to go to Alaska. It won't be going to Alaska, but it has the capabilities of going to Alaska. Basically, what it has is it has what's called the Arctic package. It's all insulated more than a normal truck would be insulated. The fuel lines and everything, the oil, anything fuel oil related is insulated to handle Arctic temperatures. Okay. Unlike my truck, as you can tell, it's a lot longer because it's a longer wheelbase. On my truck that I have now, the Volvo that I have now, it's a 227-inch wheelbase, and it's a lot shorter, as you can tell. But this one is spec'd out a little bit different. It's a lot longer. It has dual 150-gallon tanks on both sides, and there's still room. I don't know if you can tell if you look down in between the fairings here, the side skirts, if you will. There's still room in between where the fuel tank is and the DEF system to put an APU or chain hangers or whatever the hell you want to put up there. Pretty standard though, other than the fact that it's got the Arctic package on it. It's got two lights, both sides there, on the back. It's got the center mounted airlines and pigtail, which is pretty cool. On my truck, it's just mounted over here. But like I said, this has been spec'd out for RST. The Volvo that I have was something that they had on the lot, obviously, when it first came out. As you guys know, I was one of the first ones on YouTube to have the Volvo VNL 860. But really, nothing else has changed on the outside of the truck since the new body style came out. It has all the different sensors and stuff. I'll show you guys all that stuff when we get inside the truck. But let's look under the hood real quick. Show you guys the D13 Volvo engine that's been proven over and over again. Cute little turbo right there. Single turbo setup. Nice and clean and new. Also, instead of having air ride on the front, these Volvos have a sway bar, as you can see. And what that sway bar does is it mimics air ride. Okay, it mimics it pretty well. I gotta tell you, when I first started driving my truck, it took me about a week or two to get used to the way the truck handles in the turns. It's like nothing else. Also, the truck does come stock with disc brakes all the way around, front and back. So this thing stopping, I mean, it stops on a dime. Yes, the truck is dirty. Yes, I know. It's been sitting out here in the pollen. It's that time of the year. Here's the other side. The engine bay. Show you how easy it is to put this hood up. Watch, just give it a little push. It's not that heavy. We do have LED headlights and LED fog lights. So at nighttime, this thing is amazing, especially on really dark highways. Disc brakes all the way around. Now what we're going to do is we're going to head inside, check out the inside of this thing, show you what's going on in there. I'm going to go ahead and start it up because it is a little warm here in Texas. Alright, so we're going to start up front with the interior tour here. So over here you have your headlight and fog light control, dimmer switch for the dashboard, hazard light control. This is the switch for the catwalk lighting. This switch here is for the chicken lights on the side of the truck. It also has blank space here and here if you want to add more switches. You have a really nice gauge cluster, which is all digital now. Pretty updated since the previous body style. Over here you have, which is really neat, it's on top. You have two USB ports for charging a phone or whatever. Then you also have a 12-volt cigarette lighter plug. You've got your wheel lock differential, traction control button, fifth wheel slide, and hill assist over here. This is the hill assist. What this does is when you come to a complete stop, or if you're on a hill or something like that, you can you can take your foot off the brake and the truck will hold itself in place instead of rolling backwards. It's pretty cool. So this is your fifth airbag dump for the rear suspension when you're dropping your trailer. This is new here, this Eco Roll. I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. I don't have this in my truck. This must be one of the new features that they've added to the truck since in the last year or two. Over here you've got space for either gauges if you want. Like in my truck, I got a gauge. I got gauges here, 4 different gauges, but there's nothing here. This is a good spot for you to put your phone or whatever. Here, stereo, standard Volvo stereo system with the Sirius XM. RST does offer you, well, not offer, it comes with the truck. We give all of our drivers, whether they're a lease or company, Sirius XM with the truck, okay? Your standard I-shift transmission, shift buttons and stuff for you to change gears manually if you wanted to. You can put it in economy mode or performance and then shift manually if you wanted to shift manually. You control that all over there. Air conditioning controls are here to turn the air on, the fans on in the back, you just press this button here, the fan button. This is your overhead lighting button, and then you have all these auxiliary dummy switches that are blank for you to add more electronic lights and stuff like that. Steering wheel, leather wrapped, which is really nice, very comfortable on the hands. And then you have all of these different controls here on the steering wheel, you know, for the stereo, Bluetooth. All these buttons here are for the menu on the dashboard here. So check and see trip information, tire monitor sensors, truck data, like if you click on this, vehicle diagnostic, engine oil level, general info, life of the truck totals. This gives you the engine hours and all that good stuff. Service messages, if Volvo sends over a service message. There's a whole bunch of other settings in here to turn the sounds on and off, all that good stuff. It's got a lot of cool features. This is what the city horn sounds like. This is what the air horn sounds like. Pretty cool horn for a Volvo, I gotta tell you. So check it out. So also, as we work our way across the dashboard, the trucks do come with the IVG Qualcomm, which is the newest, latest, and greatest Qualcomm out on the market. Pretty awesome system. It's a lot easier to use than the old one that I have in my truck. Pretty cool. Qualcomm IVG. I did a tutorial on how to install these things on my channel. You can just look that up if you want to know more about this. So let's move across the dashboard over here to that little light there, or little thing here on the dashboard. What that is a blind spot monitor. And it's really cool because, as you can tell, it's not lit up right now, obviously. But when you have a car or truck or anything next to you while you're driving, that will light up amber, orange. And it'll let you know if you have somebody next to you. But if you're not looking at the light and you put your blinker on to make a right turn or switch lanes and somebody's next to you, the system will beep. It'll make an audible, like, car horn noise. Beep, beep. And it'll let you know, hey, you got somebody next to you, don't move over. So having that is really cool. Let's move back a little bit here. Check out the upper storage compartment area here on the Volvo here. Just wait for the camera, there we go. So this is where you put your CB radio. You have a 12-volt plug here. Bluetooth microphone for when you're using Bluetooth. If you don't have a headset, you want to use the Bluetooth that's in the truck. Pretty big compartment here. Compartment here. Compartment here. Compartment here. Compartment here with 2 shelves. Okay. Also, that box right there is the amplifier for the entire stereo system. That's where that's located. Another compartment here. These are the different covers for all the windows for the sleeper and the sunroof. Same compartment. Another compartment here, same thing. Lots of, and this goes in deep, really deep, like way back. So there's tons of room just in the forward compartments of this truck. Also here you have a little sun shield. Put down if the sun is beating on your face. Okay, all LED lights right here and everything. Little hook here for hanging up a jacket or whatever. This truck does come with the wraparound sleeper curtains, so it wraps around the whole windshield. It also comes with, obviously, the sleeper curtains to you know, split down the middle if you wanted to do that. As we work our way back into the sleeper, all the Volvos come with a TV mount. As you guys know, I have a 32-inch TV on this mount. Now, the 32-inch TV is a little big, but that's as big as you could put in the Volvo. Up to 32 inches on this mount. Now, if you wanted to do something bigger, you can, but you'd have to put a different mount on here and do something aftermarket. But the 32-inch TV is plenty big, especially when you're sitting here in the driver's lounge. Check it out. This is the driver's lounge here in this truck. Got a nice two-tone color going. Tan with dark gray. little latch here, how you pull the table down. Obviously, you got to put the, let me just show you that real quick. So I'll show you this first. So you lift up these cushions, right? You have access to underneath the bunk into the toolbox area. All that room back there. This is your HVAC system for the rear AC, and there's also a subwoofer right there. So the truck does come with a subwoofer for the sound system, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty awesome. But check it out. You got more compartments behind there. A huge compartment right here for storage. Alright? Same thing on this side, you guys. Access to underneath the bunk. We do have, the truck does come with an 1800 watt inverter already set up. Underneath there you got your triangles and you know, toolbox access there. Obviously you gain access to the toolboxes on the outside of the truck as well. I didn't show you that. I will show you that when we go back outside. But you lift these cushions up and you put the table down like that, and then this thing converts into a bed. If it's a plastic wasn't on, this would be easier, but converts into a bed like this. That simple. Now it's a bed. Took me 2 seconds, and I did that all one-handed. So, because I'm holding the camera. So, LED lights here in the sleeper as well. 2 speakers here for the stereo. Also, 2 speakers up there for the stereo. Full-size mattress up here, very comfortable. Now, I will say this though. This mattress is way more comfortable than these cushions. So, you have to pick your poison. You have to pick your poison. You want to use a table and then convert it into a bed and sleep on the cushions? Or do you want to leave the table up and sleep on the top bunk? Or, I mean, at least you have options. That's the cool part. You have options. But yeah, so you have the table option. And you have all storage here, obviously. Storage. The storage for days in this truck. Storage up here. And also, hidden back here at the top, there's storage in there that goes all the way across the top of here. And the same thing on this side here, storage up there. Okay? And then you have more storage. Cabinet here. This is where you put your microwave. And the cool part about the Volvos is they come pre-wired with electrical outlets. Take this drawer out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in here, I took the drawer out, and you have dedicated outlets that go to the inverter that I just showed you underneath the bunk. Okay, you have 2 plugs here, and there's a little hole up there where you stick your cord for your microwave, and then also on the other side here where you have your TV and all your other things. Here in the vanity, or the closet, whatever you want to call it, you have another set of plugs right here. Okay, and also underneath the bunk you have 2 more outlets as well. So there's outlets everywhere. There's no reason that you can't have, there's more than enough room for plugs and things of that nature. Also, there's another cabinet down here. Very deep cabinets, as you can see. And also, yes, that's right, another cabinet up there. So, cabinets everywhere. Oh, one more thing. Let me put this drawer back in. This is the best part. Look at the size of this refrigerator / freezer combo. 2 big shelves on the door, 2 shelves in the refrigerator, and 1 very large freezer. Can't beat that. Also in the sleeper, cup holders on each side. Look at that. Your vents are on this side, and there's also 2 more vents, or I think how many? Well, one more vent up there in the top bunk. Over here is where you control all of your lighting for the sleeper, on, off, the fan, You can control the volume of the radio, turn on the bunk heater, all that stuff right here. Little reading light right there. There's light. I mean, there's lights there. There's lights there. There's lights there. These windows open up just like the old style Volvos. They open up like that. They have a screen on them, obviously. Really cool. And yeah, one of the biggest refrigerators in the industry. And it's got this little latch on it too. So when you're driving down the road, just put the latch on it, and it won't come flying open on you. But yeah, let me show you guys how to access the toolbox on the outside, and we'll wrap this tour up. So yeah, and I don't know, you guys know how short I am. I'm 5'5", okay, and yeah, look at it. I can't even reach the top of the truck. It's huge in here. It's very, very, very tall. So it's not a problem for tall people. So we're gonna go back outside so I can show you how to get into the toolbox. Very simple. It's gonna be hard to do one-handed, but we're gonna figure it out. So over here, fire extinguisher, obviously. Oh, and the air ride seats are really neat. Let me turn the truck off. Push this in to turn the air on. Then it'll go to the preset that you had last. So it's got standard up and down. It has all these different lumbar features here for the seat. It inflates here, it inflates there, it inflates in the middle. Very comfortable seats. Oh, and they are heated. They are heated and cooled leather seats. Let me show you that. I didn't need to show you that yet. So over here, it's hot out here, don't mind me. So you get the back cycler, right? Oh, focus. So you got the back cycler that turns the air on to cycle in and out, and then this button here is to turn the heat on for the seat. Actually, this is a little different than my truck. This might just be a heated seat. It might not be heated and cooled, I'm not sure. In my truck, it's heated and cooled through these little perforated holes. As you can see down there, another thing I didn't show you yet, the cool thing about the way they got this set up, yes, it does come with key fobs, so keyless entry. So yeah, check this out though, the cup holder situation. Comes with 2 cup holders. You could get 4 if you want. You can get more and put cup holder there, cup holder there. But if you only have 2 cup holders and you don't like where they're at, you can move them like that. Very easy to move. Some people like them over here, some people like them over there. Some people want to move them over here. It's that simple. It's got a little latch on the bottom of it, and it just latches into place. Pretty cool. Move it wherever you want. In my truck, I have 4 of them though, because hey, more cup holders, the better, right? But you do have options. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's do the toolbox now, shall we? Oh, see, I'm forgetting all types of stuff here. Ah, God, such a spaz. So yeah, so the door handle, obviously, to open the door, and then you have your window up and down, mirrors left and right, locks, and your heated mirrors for that for the winter time. And then you got lights on the door. You got lights in the pocket of the door, which is really neat. Yeah, I think I'm moving along good here. Moving along. So over here, pull this little tab, and then you come over here and you pull this open. I'm trying to do one-handed here. And then you have the underneath, and it goes all the way back to the other side, which is pretty awesome. Inside this, behind here is where the inverter is. Obviously, this is where we accessed the bunk, from the bunk to the toolbox. So you have access from the inside and the outside, obviously. So also too, up under here is where the batteries are. Just pop this open. Oh, I gotta shut the door to do this. Having a brain fart. Access to the battery box. You also have a switch there to turn off the power to the whole truck. So if you go on home time and you're going to be down for a week or whatever like that, turn the power off to the whole truck so your batteries don't go dead. Not saying they will go dead, but you have that option. That's where your DEF tank is. And this just closes like this. That. Nice and easy. There we go. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So yeah, so like I said, this is RST's new Volvo. We have another one like it running, our Western 11 Regional. Like I said, I don't even think the people that know that are coming over here next this week, I don't even know if they know what truck they're getting. But hey, if you're watching, it's the truck you're getting. So yeah, you're getting a brand new Volvo. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Leave a comment below. Stay tuned for much more. We're signing off from the RST terminal here in basically it's Pinehurst, but it's basically Houston, you know, on the outskirts of Houston. This is our very first terminal, and we'll be doing a video walkthrough of this tomorrow. Just a bunch of offices really, and a couple of lounge style rooms, but it's our spot. It's our spot. It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. So, but anyway, we're out of here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, you guys. We'll see you later.